if you're enjoying a nice Saturday afternoon stroll through Brooklyn, you may hear the beautiful vibrato from an opera performance.
About you, but the stoops on Baychester Avenue when I was growing up did not sound like that. That's all I have to say.
No.
This is just a snippet of what you'll see and hear at a summer stoop concert put on by the group The Opera Next Door.
Oh, I love this so much.
Each Saturday this month, they're taking over the streets of Bed-Stuy to bring opera to your doorstep. Literally.
Can you imagine? Okay, so here to tell us all about it is the founder and artistic director of The Opera Next Door, Sasha Gutierrez. Sasha, good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, thank you for being here. This is so fun and so beautiful.
It really is.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
Literally, from the sounds of your beautiful voices from a stoop is such a marvelous concept. Tell us a little bit about how this came to be.
This happened because of the pandemic. Us musicians were stuck at home, and once we were able to go out, we decided to start bringing music outdoors instead of indoors.
Thank God for that.
Just taken to the streets.
So opera, not usually something that everybody gets to experience or, you know, would be inclined. Exactly, all that. So how are you changing the narrative around that?
We really want to not only make opera accessible, but we want to diversify our audiences. We want to make sure that this is an art form that can be enjoyed by all and not just a few. So it's a very important task we have, that we want to bring opera to everyone, not because it's not accessible, it's because they feel intimidated. I want them to feel they are welcome to enjoy it and be part of this.
That is so important, especially in this melting pot that we love and know, which is New York City, because we had American Ballet Theater on the broadcast a couple of weeks ago, and they're trying to do the same thing because there were not a lot of ballerinas that looked like me, and the same with opera. I have to believe that you have a grant. Not that I believe, I know you just got a grant from the Brooklyn Arts Council.
Yes.
How is this helping your cause?
It's helping so much. It's our first grant. We are so happy.
There we go. I love this.
It's the first time that we're able to you know, make this project a little bit more official. It started out just as a project. We never thought it was going to grow this way, and it really is supporting the artists, which is one of the most important things for me, is that the artists are supported and are paid fair
wages.
Sure. Yes.
Amen.
How did you get into opera?
I started singing since I was a little girl, but opera came later. I was singing in a choir, and we were doing opera choirs, and someone just said to me, "Hey, you could sing this."
Wow.
Okay, so we also learned that you performed in Crete earlier this year. Tell us about that
World
experience. Wow.
Yes,
Wow.
I was singing in the opera Carmen, the role of Frasquita. It was a beautiful experience. I was there 20 days, but changed my life. Everyone has to see Greece and Crete specifically. And it was, you know, a beautiful experience as a performer also, to be able to be back on a stage.
Right.
Okay, so you are obviously one of the singers. You're performing on the Stoops. Tell us a little bit about the other folks that are involved in this.
We have, well, first I want to introduce Diego Tornelli. He's right here with me.
Hello.
He's our pianist. We have a wonderful group of singers. I'm going to name a few. We have Juan Hernandez. We have Melvin Rodriguez, Cristina Maria Castro, Rosario Armas. I could go on.
They're all Latina. I love this.
We have a bunch of Latinos, of course, just because, yes, I'm Latina.
She's the boss.
You hail from Colombia?
I am from Colombia.
Colombia.
I've been here 6 years.
Wow. In New York. Talk to us about the logistics. So, do you have to have a stoop in order to perform? Or do you, like, rent out the stoops?
Oh, we don't rent them out. We love the concept of the stoop. You know, here in New York also, I've learned that the stoop culture is something, you know. People do things on the stoop.
We played stoop ball when I was a kid.
Yes, hang on the stoop, and bringing art to the stoop seemed like something that would naturally happen at some point. So We don't need a stoop, but I like using
the
this
concept,
concept.
right.
Yeah, it brings the whole thing together.
Yeah.
And it's how it was born.
Right.
Now you have a concert coming up in September. Tell us
Well,
about that.
we have a very special thing coming up in September. We are doing our third production, and by that I mean a full opera production. And we're doing Carmen. It's a version of Carmen. It's gonna have a few twists, and our version is called La Carmencita.
Not the Carmencita.
Oh,
the
yes.
Carmen.
Oh, I love this. This is perfect for you.
So you're performing the whole production or a truncated version?
We're doing a short version
Yep.
that is around an hour long.
Okay.
Not an hour, sorry, 90 minutes.
90 minutes.
My bad. But yes,
Close
it's
enough.
not gonna be the full opera with the chorus and the orchestra.
Just the main numbers.
But we are doing a twist, and our twist is that it's going to be for a tango ensemble.
Oh my!
Will there be
what does
tango
that mean?
dancers?
There'll be a little bit of tango, a few surprises here and there.
Oh, so okay.
And it's a new proposal for this opera, which is well loved. You know, it's well known and loved by everyone.
Where is this taking place?
We're doing one in Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn,
Okay.
and the other one in Chelsea, Manhattan. And yeah, just keep.
Stay
Stay
tuned.
tuned.
Keep your eyes
Yeah.
peeled for
All
this
the
one.
details.
Okay. Well, we would be remiss if we did not ask you to perform for us now.
Yes. What will you be singing for us?
I'll be singing a small fragment of a beautiful aria called Si mi chiamano Mimi
Oh, well,
from
Italian.
the opera La Bohème by Giacomo Puccini.
Oh my
I do know that one.
Take it away.
Okay, you two.